I found out my boyfriend was cheating from spam flight tickets to Hawaii. His other girlfriend and I teamed up, exposed his secrets, and now we're flying to that same vacation together while he's left alone with empty seats and serious trouble coming. Important, all names, mine, his, hers, university names, room numbers, and some minor details have been changed for safety. I don't want anyone tracking down real people, and I want to stay anonymous. This is my story, but protected for everyone involved. I still can't believe this happened to me. I literally can't believe it. The email hit me like a sledgehammer straight to the chest. I was sitting in my childhood bedroom during winter break, scrolling through spam like an idiot, when it popped up. Confirmation for 2 flights to Hawaii. One in my name. The other for some girl named Emily. Business class for him and her, economy for me, supposedly to surprise the official girlfriend. Dates? Exactly our spring break. The same trip he swore was our romantic getaway to fix the long-distance thing. My hands were shaking so bad I almost dropped my phone. My heart was pounding like it wanted to punch through my ribs. I felt sick. Literally nauseous. This wasn't just cheating. This was a full-on double life. My boyfriend, the guy I thought would hang the stars for me, had been lying to my face for months. Maybe longer. I was so stupidly in love with him. The kind of love where you ignore every red flag because he's different. 23 years old, tall, ripped, that cocky Midwestern smirk that used to make my knees weak. I believed every word. Every single one. I sent him late-night texts when he said he missed me. I talked out loud about our future, wedding, house, kids. I was the girl who cried happy tears watching The Notebook for the 10th time, thinking, that's us. And him? He was playing both of us like it meant nothing. During winter break the distance got worse. Paragraph-long texts turned into one-word replies. Calls? He fell asleep early or had family emergencies every night. I kept telling myself it was stress. Finals. His side job. Parents. I was so naive. I deserve a medal for self-delusion. That naive girl is dead now. She died the second I realized he booked a romantic getaway for someone else while feeding me the exact same lies. I didn't scream. I didn't cry right then. I just sat in the dark, tears burning my eyes, fists clenched so hard my nails dug into my palms. I felt rage, pure, white-hot, suffocating rage mixed with soul-crushing pain. Like someone ripped my heart out and laughed while doing it. I didn't text him. I didn't call screaming. I smiled through gritted teeth the next day when he finally messaged, "Miss you, baby." I replied, "Miss you more," like the perfect girlfriend. But inside? I was already planning. He has no idea what's coming. And when it hits him, I want him to feel every single drop of pain he caused me. Every single drop. After seeing the tickets, my first thought was to find this Emily. I didn't know who she was exactly, but the name and ticket details gave me a lead. Googled her name, checked socials, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Found a college girl from the same university. Campus pics, mutual followers. My heart pounded harder when I saw her story about romantic spring break plans with heart emojis. That was definitely her. I messaged her from a fake account first. "Do you know Jake? I have info you might want." She replied fast, "Who are you? What info?" I sent a screenshot of the tickets, blacked out my info, left hers and his. "Is this your trip? Or mine?" Her reply, "WTF? Call me." She gave me her number. And that's how our first call started. I still can't breathe right remembering that call. My voice shook the whole time. Hers too. We both ugly cried, snot, mascara everywhere, but we didn't care. We hated the same guy too much. She told me everything, how they met at a campus bar after a rough week, how he told her I was just a long-distance thing that's fading, that I was crazy and clingy so she wouldn't ask questions. How he spent time with her while I was sending him good night, "I love you" from hundreds of miles away. Every detail felt like a fresh stab. I wanted to get in my car, drive to him, and burn everything down, but Emily wasn't soft. She was just as furious. She said the same things running through my head. I thought he was my future. I trusted him completely. I feel like an idiot. Then she said the magic words, "I'm not letting him walk away with this." Are you? That's when we stopped crying and started planning. Cold. Methodical. Vicious. We weren't going to scream at him or expose him right away. We decided to let him think both of us were still hooked. until we yanked the rug out so hard he'd never get up. The plan started simple. We kept texting him like nothing happened. Sweet messages, hearts, can't wait for our trip, babe, from both of us. He ate it up. Got even cockier, sent us both identical pics within the same hour, same angle, same lighting, lazy piece of trash. We compared screenshots and laughed through tears, dark, bitter laughs that hurt your stomach. Then we moved to little petty things. I accidentally left my earrings in his car, the ones he hated because they were too girly. Emily started forgetting her sweet vanilla perfume in his room. He complained about weird smells and where's this coming from, and we played dumb, nothing, babe. But the best part, swapping the Hawaii tickets. We both had booking numbers. We called the airline separately on different days and updated passenger names. I changed hers to mine. She changed mine to hers. Same flights, same seats. When he shows up at the airport, we'll be on board together. He'll be left alone with 2 empty business class seats he paid for. By then we'll have both blocked him. No explanation. Just gone. He'll panic, call friends, family. They'll start asking why both his girlfriends vanished. The truth will come out on its own, receipts, texts, mutual friends. His reputation will tank, his ego will shatter. We'll become campus legend, the guy 2 girls ditched on the vacation he paid for. After that we didn't stop. We wanted more than emotional pain, we wanted real, long-term consequences that would stick with him forever. Emily knew he sometimes broke rules and kept questionable stuff in his room. We decided to use it. We spent 2 nights in a secure chat planning like a military op. No tears, just cold strategy. Main plan, anonymous tip to campus security. If they find violations, in this state it can lead to serious trouble. Felony level stuff means a permanent record. Goodbye normal job, loans, rentals, international travel. Backup, if it doesn't work, anonymously send police screenshots of texts plus mention of violations. Timing was perfect. Tip Thursday night, searches usually. Fridays, we fly out Sunday morning on the same flight, different rows. He flies later that day. By the time he gets to the airport, his room will have been searched, his phone blowing up from security and maybe police. We block him. He shows up at the gate, we're not there. Silence. Panic. Confusion. Emily said, he'll spend the rest of his life wondering how it all fell apart so fast. And he'll never know it was us. That's the sweetest part. I agreed. He doesn't deserve to know who took him down. He deserves fear, regret, and a permanent scar on his life. We finished planning with dark, exhausted laughter, the kind that comes after weeks of tears when you finally decide to fight back. It's happening soon. The rave. His meltdown. Ghosting at the airport. The fallout. I'll update when it's done. Watch this space. This is gonna be so satisfying. Update 1: oh my god, guys, it happened. Everything. Exactly as planned. And even better than we expected. I'm sitting on a Hawaii beach right now, cocktail in hand, Emily next to me giggling at screenshots, and Jake. Let's just say his romantic getaway turned into a total disaster. But let's go step by step with all the juicy details you asked for. I won't hold back, it was epic and gross at the same time. We're both still riding adrenaline mixed with relief and some weird sadness. Quick recap, we exposed his secrets with an anonymous tip. Emily did it perfectly, went into his room while he was at the gym. She had the key he trusted her with for romantic surprises. It looked like his own mess. No trace of us. We sent the anonymous tip to campus security Thursday night, just like planned. Wording was neutral, student in room 412 might be breaking rules. Please check, don't want issues in the dorm. Sent from a fake email through VPN, Emily knows this stuff, thanks to her IT friend. We waited, biting our nails. Friday morning, boom. Through mutual friends' stories, we were monitoring their accounts. We saw the chaos, police cars at the dorm, rumors of a raid. Jake didn't text us anything, probably in shock. Later we heard from one of our spies, a mutual friend who had no clue that security found violations. They called real cops, not just university discipline. The dirty details, cops tore his room apart. Found the violations. Jake tried to deny it, it's not mine. Someone set me up, but who's gonna believe him? He already had a history of minor infractions, late parties, neighbor complaints, plus he was on probation from some bar fight earlier. They took him to the station for questioning. We learned he called his parents in panic, they showed up, hired a lawyer, but the case was already moving. fines, possible time, unless he pleads down to probation, and a record that sticks forever. Goodbye scholarship, goodbye normal job after college. We didn't feel guilty, he played with our lives, we just returned the favor. Our reaction, when we saw the stories about the raid, Emily and I video called. I was home, she was in her room. First, hysterical laughing. It worked. That asshole's screwed, we yelled. But then it hit. Emily cried first. God, I thought he loved me, and he called you crazy. And now he's in cuffs because of us, I cried too. It was triumph mixed with nausea. We're not monsters, we're just broken girls he crushed. But yeah, it was scary. What if they trace it back? We deleted everything, Signal auto-deleted, no screenshots. We hugged virtually and said, we did it. Now forward. Saturday he started spamming us, baby, something happened, they're questioning me, help, same message to both. We ignored it, but inside we were boiling. Emily replied once, what? Wow, hang in there, babe, just to avoid suspicion, then we blocked him. Sunday morning we flew to Hawaii, on his flight, different rows, like planned. We updated tickets earlier, I took her business class seat, she took my economy, then upgraded. We sat giggling, sipping champagne, in business, waiting for what would happen. His flight was later that day. We were already on the island when we saw updates. He showed up at the airport, tried to check in, but his business ticket was now in my name, which I updated, economy in Emily's. Wait, we swapped so his tickets became ours, but he thought he was flying with one of us. He stood at the gate, calling block numbers, panicking. And then cops. Apparently the university tipped off police about his travel, and they detained him right there for violating probation or something, details fuzzy, but from friends' stories, Jake got arrested at O'Hare. What the hell? Pics and chats, him in cuffs, crying, parents shocked. His phone blowing up with case notifications, and we're gone. Him alone with empty seats he paid for and a ticket to nowhere. Me and Emily? We met at the hotel, the same one he booked for our romantic weekend. First, hugs and tears. We're free, she said. Then, cocktails on the beach. We talked for hours, about how he manipulated us, the red flags we ignored. Emily admitted she had suicidal thoughts after finding out about the cheating, the pain was that bad. I had panic attacks. But now? Relief. We became real friends. Planning therapy together when we get back. This isn't the end of the pain, but the start of healing. His reaction? From what leaked through friends, he's furious, paranoid, who set me up? Was it you bitches? But no proof. His campus rep is destroyed, everyone whispering about the cheater with issues. Parents furious, took his car, money. He'll probably miss the semester. We don't regret it, he earned every drop, but honestly? Revenge is sweet, but empty. We're drinking to a new life without him. If there's update 3, court maybe, I'll write it. Thanks for the support, Reddit. This was cathartic. TLDR, the exposure worked, he got arrested, we're in Hawaii, he's in hell. Revenge succeeded, but therapy is next.